caption can be short or long, either one, or medium, doesn't matter. But long is proving to be better as far as engagement. It gives more information for people to comment on. It is really good to have a call to action, like click the link in my bio, direct message me to chat, or simply ask a question at the end of it so it gives people a reason to comment. You want to make your post easy to read, and putting little emojis in there and creating white space helps it be easy to read. However, Instagram is really bad at formatting. So if you type into the caption spaces and it looks like there's a space between lines, and you hit post, Instagram takes that space away. It sucks. So somebody created a website to easily format your Instagram posts. So write your caption in your notes, copy it, go to this website, put it in the website, click to format, and it'll copy it again, and that's what you paste into your caption. There's a few things you want to do before hitting share. You want to tag some people in it, or tag some accounts, I should say. So to do that, you hit, this is right before you hit share. So share's right here, your caption will be right here. You want to hit this tag people. It'll take you to a page where you can click on the picture and search accounts. Now, I use the subject accounts to tag rather than people accounts. So this is helpful for when you are looking for a specific type of client. So if it's a quote that I'm posting, I will look up quote accounts. So Good Quotes is a good account that I would tag, or Quotes to Live By. If it was maybe a stretching post that I was posting, I would post everyday stretches or stretches for health. I don't even know if those are accounts, but accounts like that rather than personal accounts. So tag, I just came up with a number. You can tag as many accounts as you want, really, but 15 might be a limit. Next thing you want to do is add a location to your post. So this can be your hometown, where the pic was taken, where your ideal client lives, or anywhere, really. But you want to put a location because people search for locations, and when they search for their location, you want to show up in that feed. You do not want to auto share to Facebook. Why?
I know why.
I'm about to answer it. So your post is not going to be formatted to Facebook. It's going to have a bunch of hashtags in it, and it's not going to look authentic to Facebook. You want your followers to believe you're talking to them on that platform that they're on. So you can share the same content on Facebook, but share it separately formatted to Facebook. And you might want to share it a week later, in case people are following you on both. All right. Moving on to stories. Stories hang out up here. You hit the home button and you see stories up there. Sometimes stories is the only place people hang out. They don't even scroll through the post. So it can be a completely different audience. So you want to make sure to post stories every day. A story lasts for 24 hours. That's it. There is a way to get them to last a lifetime, but I'll show you that later. A post, the story can be a picture or it can be a 10-second video clip. And you can, again, use StoryCutter to make a longer video into 10-second segments and upload them all at once. Within stories, there are different features. Here's some of them, and I'll go over them. So we have, you can get to live. Down here, you'll see everything that you can use. So you can get to Instagram Live from stories. Let me go back. To post a new story, you click on this plus, or if you already have an existing story, you click on this camera, and that'll help you create a new story. You can have unlimited stories on your storyboard. And with each story, you can put different interactive actions on it. And this is really good to do because the more interactive your account is, the more Instagram likes you. So here's a cute picture of me and Joe at the bar crawl on Saturday. So I tagged Finnegan's Wake because that's where we were. You can put hashtags on the story, you can put location, you can tag people in it, you can ask a question, you can create a poll. Anything that people can click on your story is going to be great. And this is where the swipe up feature comes in if you have over 10,000 followers. I did this for my personal account, so it doesn't show that capability. But when you have 10,000 followers, a little link, hyperlink button will show up here. You can click on that hyperlink button and enter whatever website you want to take them to, and it'll have a swipe up here where they can swipe up and it takes them directly to that website. It's a pretty cool feature. So I would say 10,000 followers should be your goal of how many followers to get. So one story that I really liked, this idea for you, was my Orange Theory fitness instructor did a day in her life. So throughout the day, she took little videos and posted them, like what she ate, her team meeting, and fun different things. Because I always wondered what they did for that 5 hours between classes. Another good strategy is anytime you create a post on your Instagram, you do a post on your story to tell people that you have a new post. So they click to your Instagram account. Second to last feature. Is there a clock somewhere?
It's 8:45.
These are highlights down here. So you can organize your stories into categories, and you can make those categories a highlight. So what I've done, I like to post reviews of my clients, but I didn't want to post them down here. I posted them all to my story, and then I organized the reviews by therapist. So each therapist, when you click on them, is going to scroll through every good review they've gotten. Only the good ones. There's no bad ones.
There's no bad
There's no
ones.
bad ones. Over here, Orange Theory, they divided their categories into members, fun, start here, events, and press releases. Or PRs. PRs, maybe personal records. That makes more sense. All right, to create your first highlight, you'll press on this plus sign and then add one of your stories to it. IGTV, I didn't put a slide up for that. IGTV is the last function of Instagram, and it's a great place to post longer video content. I've been hearing that it's a favored function of Instagram right now because not that many people are using it. So you access it, people see it beside your highlights, but to post your first IGTV, you go hit this little person icon down here, and you'll see a TV screen with a squiggle mark in the upper right hand corner. You hit that icon, and then in the middle of the screen on the right side, there is a gear shift. You hit that, and then you'll be indicated to upload your first IGTV. Oh, and for your highlights, you can go into Canva and create branded cover photos if you'd like. You just have to make sure to make those cover photos a story first before you'll be able to make them a highlight cover photo. Ways to get followers. This is what you've been dying to know, isn't it? Here is the first one we've talked about, writing a great caption. You want to test what works for your audience. Maybe they like shorter captions better. Maybe they like longer ones, who knows? But longer ones, like I said, are a little bit better because they give more information for a person to comment on. You want to create a lesson of some sort in your post and always add value. Those are the best captions that I've seen. Next, we'll talk about hashtags. This is what a hashtag looks like for those who don't know. When hashtags are used in your post, people can find you more easily. It can be used as a marketing tool. These are created by you by using different words and phrases. You get up to 30 hashtags, but research is showing that using less is more. So I've heard 5 to 10 hashtags is the best. When you start using more than that, you start looking like a spammer to Instagram and they start hiding your posts from your followers. You want to think about your ideal client when you're creating these hashtags. What hashtags would they be looking up? That's why we wanted to find our ideal client in the beginning. Because maybe they're searching for country music festivals. Who knows? You can create a post around that. Using only one hashtag will improve your engagement by 12.5%. So think about if you used all 10. Definitely don't use all 30, but you get that many. You can use 20. Test it out, see what works best. When you can quickly get engagement on a post, your post will show up higher within that hashtag. This will then result in more engagement and more followers. I've heard the more engagement you can attract to the post in the first 30 minutes, the more traction it will keep getting and it will snowball from there. You do not want to use the same hashtags for 2 posts in a row. You want to have about 5 groups of hashtags that you rotate between. Or you can always have different hashtags. You can use location-specific hashtags. You can use community-related. You can use industry, or you can use branded hashtags. Like, I'll throw in hashtag body escape a lot so people can find my business. All right, you do not want to use highly popular hashtags like hashtag love. You'll get hidden really quickly. You do not want to use spammy hashtags like for like. You do not want to use hashtags that attract people that only do what you do. And you do not want to use banned hashtags. Yes, there is a whole list of banned hashtags. And one of them is hashtag hump day. So you can just imagine what the rest would be. If you have a small amount of followers, use hashtags that have a small amount of posts. And you can follow hashtags that you want to monitor. Like I follow Pickerington hashtag. You follow a hashtag just like you would follow a person, you search it, and then you hit follow. It's pretty simple. All right. Be social. You want to comment, like, and follow people. That's what Instagram's all about. So when someone comments on your post, comment back. You want to ask a question to their comment to engage them further. Instagram recognizes a 4 or more word comment as a real comment. Real meaning as a real comment.
Say the whole thing and how many? What was it?
4 or more words is a real comment. And real meaning it was not created by an automated robot. So all of your comments with less words than that will essentially be ignored and not counted towards your engagement. Again, the quicker you can get real engagement, the more your posts will be shown to your followers. I've picked about 10 accounts that I like to follow. You can set to get alerted anytime an account you're really targeting posts. It'll show up like a text message or something. And I follow three of the top ones that I follow are Only in CBUS, Joe Therapy, and Life in Columbus. So I'm only in one spot, so I need to focus on place-specific accounts. So like Only in CBUS, it's going to only be in CBUS. So I want to attract their followers to my account. So commenting on their posts, all their followers will see my comment and be like, oh, who's Body Ache Skin? Let's check them out. Yeah, so comment on all their accounts, respond to your direct messages. Believe it or not, Instagram sees what you're doing in your direct messages. And I've heard that direct messages is where you make your money. So create connections in your direct messages. You do want to follow who your ideal accounts are following, but you do not want your following number to be higher than your followers number. That makes you look like a spam account. So always have your following number be less than your follower number.
Can you repeat that? What you just said?
You always want to have your follower number be less than your following number.
So you want to follow more people,
No, you want to follow less.
follow less people?
Here we go. So followers should be more than following.
Okay.
I don't know if I said that wrong, but
Yeah.
they're getting really close.
Is there like a ratio that's good?
I think when you have a little number of followers, it can be closer, but when you get to having a lot,
Like over 1,000?
yeah, you want it to stay lower. Like this is probably too many for me, but
Should we go and follow a bunch of people?
yeah.
Okay.
How can I, like, where can I see where, like, if they're all, like, do I have to go to each individual account?
No,
So they're
I'll
all
tell you an app.
awesome.
Don't worry, I'll tell you an app for that. All right, there's an app. All right, engagement groups. This is my favorite. I am a member of 3 engagement groups, and they're wonderful. So, engagement groups are a group of people that have committed to each other that they are going to comment and like each other's posts as soon as possible after they post. It is good to keep the groups no more than 20 because it gets a little overwhelming when it's more than that. And let's see. If you start one yourself, you want to make sure to create guidelines for it so it doesn't get out of control. And it's better to use an outside app like WhatsApp or Facebook for this rather than Instagram direct message because Instagram sees it and they don't really like that. They want authentic connection, not forced. So I'm happy to create one with this group. I'll pass around a sheet later and you can indicate whether or not you want to be a member of a group. You can also find different groups like this that require less commitment. On Facebook, you can do a search, or there's an app called Telegram. All right, next is shout-outs. I have not used this yet, but I think it would be really cool. I've heard about it. So this is when another account posts on your behalf selling you. I shouldn't say that. I have done it. It's pretty cool.
My son does it with his friends.
Yeah. You can
I'm not
work,
selling
yeah.
it, but they're just shouting.
Yeah, you can work this out in a trade. I think I've shouted out Eugena's before. Yeah, yeah. And it's when they are selling you on your behalf. So they're posting what you want them to post and tagging you in the post. So hopefully their followers will follow you. You can also pay for this, and Usually really big accounts will offer this as a service they give. It's another way to make money on Instagram. And one website that offers this is shoutcart.com. It's interesting. It's like $15 for 2 hours on their Instagram wall. Like 2 hours. Wow, it's a short amount of time.
So you just delete it after the 2 hours?
Yeah, I guess so.
For $15.
Yeah, it's something. I mean, it's different for every
Yeah, yeah.
account, depending on how big they are. And you can pay more for longer. All right, so this strategy is really good to combine with the next two strategies. The sixth strategy to get followers is having a giveaway. Giveaways can get you lots of followers. I've seen giveaways for Amazon gift cards, trips, clothes. I did it with protein bars when I hit 10,000 followers. So in this picture, Boss Babe, you see I obviously like that account, Boss Babe, partnered with 16 other accounts to give away a mastermind given by all 16 owners of those accounts. It's pretty huge. And when a prize is that big, and when a prize is little, you want to have rules. You want to make sure they like the post, they follow your accounts and any other accounts you indicate, and they tag some friends or comment. All right. Last way to get followers. It's almost time for questions. Don't worry. Our challenges. Challenges are a cool way to get followers. It's created by a business to generate buzz towards that company. The challenge typically runs for a set number of days. Here I'm showing you Simple Green Smoothies. It was a green smoothie challenge that ran for 30 days. And this one is a 7-day generosity challenge. So what happens, well, Simple Green Smoothies made it official and they created a sign-up sheet on their website. So that's a good way to get leads. And then they knew who to track for the challenge. Another way to track who's participating in the challenge is creating a unique hashtag for it. So if I was to say create a stressless challenge, I might create a hashtag stressless BAE for body ache escape. Yeah, so usually these get a lot of participation in it because people like to participate in challenges. All right, you can have a prize at the end of the challenge, eligible by posting a picture for all the days of the challenge and nominating other people to join the challenge. All right, so here is the list of all the apps I use for Instagram. Get out your cameras. All right, I use Canva for the designs. I use Regram to share posts. I use Later, but Planoly is a popular one to plan out your grid, and you can batch posts, so you can plan like a month's worth of posts in one day. That way, I use Preview. I haven't mentioned this one yet. Preview has special analytics, and it tells you what time is best for you to post, when your post will get the most attention from your followers. Storycutter is the app that I use for segmenting your videos. FollowCop is the app I use to see who my non-followers are, and I can unfollow them. Shoutcart is the website where you can go to pay for shout-outs. InShot is an app that I use to edit my videos or create ones. And Telegram is the non-committal engagement group app. All right, I'm ready. What are your questions?